Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Right away, Andy Cohen talks Kenyon Moore's return. The Real Housewives of Atlanta fans recently became embroiled in a story involving Kenyon Moore following her departure from the series. Since then, rumors have come out, including her possible return. Recently, Andy Cohen was asked to shed some light on the story. Moore started her career in modeling and beauty pageants, even winning Miss USA 1993. She then segued into acting, appearing in projects like Waiting to Exhale, Deliver Us from Eva, Cloud 9, and I Know Who Killed Me. In her personal life, she was also married to businessman and restaurant owner Mark Daly from 2017 to 2024. For many, however, Moore's biggest claim to fame is appearing on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, making her debut in the 5th season. Following this, she would appear in other reality shows, including Dancing with the Stars and The Celebrity Apprentice. As previously reported, however, Moore was let go from the show around 2024. At the time, there had been allegations of illicit photos of Brittany Edie being released, with Moore denying any wrongdoing. Since then, as noted by TMZ, Moore had claimed she was invited to a Real Housewives reunion, only for it to be rescinded. Bravo personality and Real Housewives franchise executive producer Andy Cohen recently weighed in on the issue. When asked about the invitation story by TMZ reporters, Cohen shared, "I have to watch her whole. I haven't watched her post yet." He then added, "We'll talk about it," when asked if it was true. Cohen was then asked if Moore was coming back. He admitted, I love her. Listen, there is so much of this season left, and it is so good. Phaedra comes on in, like 5 weeks. It is a jam, and you are gonna love it. So right now, I'm kind of focusing on the rest of the seasons." The reporter still tried to ask more questions, noting that she felt Cohen was just about to confirm the invitation story. However, he rhetorically said, "That's what it looks like I was trying to say," pivoting away from the question. He then concluded things saying, "I don't know. I love her. I'll tell you that much." Taking to social media, a few fans have been sharing their own reaction to the clip. Some came to Cohen's defense, while others poked fun at how he avoided answering. A few comments included, "Andy's so shady. Andy does not have as much decision-making with the housewives as people think he does anymore. I'm sure this wasn't his decision. Plus, if she feels threatened, Kenya shouldn't want to attend the reunion anyway. Yeah, Andy is more the face/spokesperson of the network, rather than the big boss. His voice does count, but he's not to blame for every decision being made. Haha, he is so good at fielding these impromptu ambushes, but it must be annoying. Girl, he cannot spill the Bravo tea to you randomly on the street. This is why Bravo has Andy's back all these years. He never will say more than they want out." In the ever-evolving world of reality television, few personalities have sparked as much conversation as Kenyon Moore. Her dramatic exit from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or HOA, after the controversial incident involving Brittany Edie left fans and cast members alike in suspense. However, recent developments suggest that Moore's journey may not have reached its final chapter. During the filming of RAOA's 16th season, Moore faced backlash after allegedly exposing explicit photos of newcomer Brittany Edie. The incident led to Moore's suspension from the show. In a candid interview on the Tamron Hall show, Moore took full accountability for her actions, expressing deep regret and explaining that she felt threatened and was protecting herself and her child. She admitted, "I didn't have to take it that far," acknowledging the severity of the situation. Andy Cohen, the executive producer of RHOA, has been a pivotal figure throughout this ordeal. At Bravo's Fan Fest in Miami, Cohen commended Moore for her accountability, stating, "I thought it was great. I've talked to her a lot over the last few months, and I was happy to see that." He emphasized the importance of taking responsibility and noted that Moore's actions were a step toward healing. Cohen also teased the upcoming season, hinting at a significant and pivotal storyline. While he refrained from confirming Moore's return, his comments suggest that her journey may not be over. He mentioned, "We're months away from the Atlanta premiere, but it's really good," indicating that the new season is shaping up to be compelling. As RAOA prepares for its 16th season, the question remains, will Kenyon Moore return? While Cohen has stated that decisions regarding cast members will be made closer to the premiere, the possibility of Moore's return in the ever-evolving world of reality television, few figures have left as indelible a mark as Kenyon Moore on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, RHOA. Known for her sharp wit, unapologetic demeanor, and the iconic catchphrase, "Gone with the Wind Fabulous," Moore's journey on the show has been nothing short of tumultuous. However, recent developments suggest that her story with RHOA is far from over. The scandal that shook Atlanta, the catalyst for Moore's hiatus from RHOA, was a controversial incident during the filming of her hair spa reopening in Chamblee, Georgia. In a moment of heightened tension with newcomer Brittany Eady, Moore displayed an explicit photo of Eady at the event. The fallout was swift and severe, leading to Moore's suspension from the show. In a candid interview on the Tamron Hall show, Moore took full responsibility for her actions, stating, "I didn't have to take it that far. I am sorry for what I've done." She explained that the escalation stemmed from feeling threatened and protective of her daughter, Brooklyn. Andy Cohen's response. As the executive producer of RHOA, Andy Cohen's perspective on the incident and Moore's subsequent apology was pivotal. Speaking at Bravo Fan Fest 2024, Cohen expressed his approval of Moore's accountability, noting, "I thought it was great. I was happy to see that." He also mentioned that he had been in regular contact with Moore over the past few months, providing support during the challenging period. Season 16, A New Beginning. With the dust settling from the previous season's controversies, RHOA is gearing up for its 16th season. The upcoming season promises a blend of returning favorites and fresh faces. Portia Williams returns after a 2-season hiatus, while longtime friend of the show Shami Morton-Wanji joins the cast. Newcomers Brittany Eady, Kelly Farrell, and Angela Oakley are also set to make their mark. Notably, Cynthia Bailey returns in a friend role, adding another layer of intrigue to the evolving dynamics. Despite the shakeups, Cohen remains optimistic about the direction of the show. He emphasized the importance of getting the casting right, suggesting that the new season would be really good and that the team had taken the time to ensure the right mix of personalities. The future of Kenyon Moore on RHOA. While Cohen has not confirmed Moore's return to the show, he has left the door open for future possibilities. He stated that discussions about cast members for the next season would occur after the premiere of Season 16, indicating that Moore's potential return is still on the table. In the meantime, Moore is focusing on her personal and professional growth. She has been working on a children's book co-written with her daughter, Brooklyn, and has expressed a desire to move forward positively. Her recent apology and the support from her peers suggest a potential reconciliation with the RHOA franchise, paving the way for a possible return that could reignite the drama and excitement fans have come to expect.